What is going on today? We are going to add some quick color to a sketch card. So here I drew the adorable Rey. Rey is always adorable, but especially here as one of those Funko Pops. Just super, super cute. You can see I already added a little bit of color here, but that's not really a lot. What can we really do to make this stand out? One of the first things we can do, because really she's relatively fair-skinned and her outfit is mostly off-white, so I think the best thing we can do is just get in some background. And even if you're doing a sketch card, they're just meant to be quick, so we can just throw in something super quick like a solid color. So let's go ahead and add in even something like yeller. That's enough to really just kind of make this stand out nice and bold. And, you know, it doesn't have to be a lot of color, but just a little bit just renders it out enough to where this is going to look a lot more finished and a little bit nicer. But it's also something you can do quick that, you know, doesn't take a lot of time, and it looks like it's so much more. It looks like it's worth so much more, but we're really talking about seconds of effort. And just a little bit goes in like so. That already, just doing that. Look at that. That's already so much better than it was, right? Okay, what else can we do? Well, her hair is a little bit darker. I don't want to go too crazy with it. Her boots also are a little bit darker. Maybe we can add a little bit darker kind of in the front here, but then we can maybe leave some so that there's like a sheen, a Charlie sheen kind of going across there. Maybe, kind of. You see it? Maybe not as much on the side here. And then these boots. Those boots are made for walking. They're really made for Christopher Walken, but... All right, now I want to be real careful with the skin tones. I don't want to go too crazy with it, so I'm going to put a little bit of a shadow underneath here. I thought this was going to be more of a skin tone than it is. Maybe we can get just a little bit of shadows here. It doesn't take a lot, but even just a little bit. And plus, you know, she's a little, not war-torn, but like it's a little gritty from the desert and everything. What we can do, though, instead of a marker, unless you've got one that's light enough, you can take a color pencil and maybe just kind of render out just a little bit. Don't want to do too much, but anything just to kind of help round out. Now there's a texture on this cardstock that I'm drawing on. It's really nice paper, but it's got a little bit of a grain to it. It's got like that tooth of the paper, so it's making the skin tone feel a little bit chalky here, so I don't want to go too overboard with that, because then it'll just make the skin look a little rough, which I don't want. And then last but not least, let's get just a little bit. Let's get this staff a little darker. And then some of this outline around the boots and the Funko Pop stand that she's on. Looks nice. There is one more thing that I would do with this sketch card, and that is John Hancock. Boom. And there you have it. In literally just another minute or two. I work a lot faster if I'm not talking at the same time. But look at that. And it's just a nice little ditty. Come on, you have to agree. Adding just a little splash of color makes this so nice. So just some simple things you can do to add a little pizzazz to your quick sketch cards. All right, I'll be back next week with something new.